Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of this radio show. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to call it, but I'm sure I'll put something in the title, and that'll be the name I give it, and that'll be the name I stick with. But for now, this is just a podcast. I'm Ethan Giles, the host, all on my own. I have done this before with other people, but this is the first time I've done it on my own. So if this is very awkward and very cringy at the start, I do apologise, but I've not done a lot of this on my own before. Yeah, this is a radio show. I decided for myself, I might as well do something with my life, and I enjoy talking a lot to myself about just useless rubbish that no one's really interested in apart from myself, but hopefully as long as this entertains at least one person, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy about it. So what's this all about? Basically, this is a podcast all about, because this isn't the only thing I do. This is linked with this sort of a side show, more or less, to our main YouTube channel, which is CEE Productions, where we'll be starting it. I'm starting it with two friends. I have Elliot and Charlie, and hopefully we can get that going. Basically, what it is a gaming and a sort of podcasty sort of. It's a YouTube channel. It's like this one. It's a channel where I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're sort of going with it and lobbing a load of things at the wall and seeing what sticks, essentially. So that's basically an intro into who I am, what I do. We're all media students, hence how we met each other. And so it seemed like a fun idea to do a podcast and a sort of gaming channel, because we all like video games, we all play video games together, and we thought, why not we put something, a hobby we do and something we enjoy, into a YouTube channel. So that's what we're going to try and do. So, and this channel is essentially going to be, it might be a sort of behind the scenes of that, so the process behind it for a new person starting out. So hopefully this will be sort of an interesting journey into how we started and how we mean to carry on. Anyway, now I've stopped talking and I've been talking for a little bit, I'm going to play another bit of music while I think about what I'm going to talk about and hopefully not screw it all up. So here is some more music just to lighten the mood. And we're back. And was thinking to myself during that song, what sort of things can I talk about that have happened recently? And I decided, well, it's been Christmas recently and New Year. It is now, for me, the 3rd of the 1st of 2019. So I thought, I don't know when this is going out. This might go out in March, I don't know, but it's near Christmas, at least for me. So I thought, wow, Christmas is always a nice time for me because it's always family, and I love family coming down, even though I can only stand them a few days before I want them to or leave again. But let's talk about, for example, what I got for Christmas. I got this new microphone, hence why I'm speaking to you, because initially I was going to do this using my phone's microphone, and I realised that was a terrible idea because my phone's microphone isn't the best. So I decided I'll wait and I'll ask for a microphone for Christmas, and we'll go from there, which I must say was probably a good idea. And then we had New Year, which I spent with my lovely girlfriend, and we basically did nothing for that time apart from count down from 10, and then it was like nothing had changed like every year. I understand all these people that go out and get drunk and stuff. I'm not really into getting drunk because it just hurts your head, doesn't it? And it's, at the end of the day, it's not really that worth it. But no, we just sat indoors and we watched a Supernatural box set, which, for those of you who don't know, is basically a TV show. It's an American TV show about these two guys that go around hunting demons and other supernatural things, hence the name Supernatural. But no, it's good. My girlfriend's watched all of them, and I think there's 14 seasons, and she's watched all of them, and so she decided to get me into it, and we've just finished watching the first season, and I must say I'm really, really enjoying it. So I would recommend it to people who like the sort of sci-fi, supernatural, sort of fantasy drama sort of stuff. I would recommend that show because it's really good. And the fact that the first season came out in 2005, and you look at the actors now, and they've gone from being sort of young adults to sort of very much older, and they look completely different, and it's just weird. But no, it is really good, and I look forward to watching the rest of that. Apparently it's over 11,000 hours or something for the first 13 seasons, and then 14's just come out, so that's even more. And apparently if you sat down and watched it without any breaks or anything, it would be 8 days long. So I think this one may take us a while, but it's gonna be an interesting adventure. Who knows, maybe I'll just talk about it on one of these episodes one day. But no, it was really good, and I'd thoroughly recommend it. I do enjoy films and TV shows and stuff, and I do like getting myself into a box set of something. I do prefer binge watching something rather than waiting a week, watch another episode, wait a week, watch another episode. It means I'm behind in everything, but I like just watching it all at once and then not have to wait. But I suppose that's why I'm doing a media course, is because I really, really enjoy all the media side, and not only what goes on screen, but all sort of behind the scenes sort of really interests me. All the sort of going into the production and all the work that goes into it, and you don't really realise it until you sort of pay attention, sit down at the end of the credits for film. You don't really realise how many people it takes just to make one film, and it's incredible the work they put into some films. And then it's just a shame when some films don't pay off, and it just seems like they've completely flopped and all those people have wasted their time. But no, I've watched some really good films and some really, really interestingly bad ones. So I'm sure I'll talk about that one day. Save that for another day, because this is only meant to be an intro, even though I'm going to be blabbering on. Hopefully not forever. I don't want people to get bored of me too quickly, because otherwise that would be That'd be tragic and very detrimental to our new YouTube channel. I'm going to put in some more music because I'm going to run away. I'll put on some more music and I will be right back with you very, very soon.
What's the use of getting up to brew the coffee, fill the cup, only to stand yourself aside and settle for a safer ride? I kinda like it when you start to realize you cannot hide it, the flame burning in your eyes. Selling scrap and buying gold, but you only do what you've been told. It's like the walls are closing in. I feel my patience wearing thin. I kinda like it when you start to realize you cannot hide it, the flame burning in your eyes. Do you really hate it when you start to feel alive? Think you'll never make it, but I see someone who will survive. What if all I've said is true? That you could make a change, the pieces rearrange. I kinda like it when you start to realize you cannot hide it, the flame burning in your eyes. You shouldn't face it when you start to feel alive. I think you can make it. I see someone who will survive. I see someone who will survive.
I do like that sort of music. I'll put a link in the description from where I get all this music from, and because I would say the names and the artists, but I'm worried I'll just butcher it and just make myself look like a massive ass. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'll put it in the description and let you guys look up the names and the artists, because I'm not reading it out because that would be just tragic. So let's talk about my course a little bit more, because I said I do a media course, but that could literally mean anything. Basically, it's a media course on film and TV and stuff. So it's about basically the ins and outs of how to make a film and how to make TV programs and what goes into it and sort of the history behind it. So one of the big projects we did this summer just gone, was a documentary, and we did it on CrossFit, which is a big hobby of mine. It's like a sort of fitness gym community, and we did it on that, and I really enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed making it. But then I was going to show it to the people at my CrossFit, but I don't know where the actual documentary went, so that's disappeared into the cosmos until I can actually try and find it. So I'm sure I'll look for it at some point soon. But for the moment, that is gone into the depths of a computer somewhere. What else have we done? We've made an advert, which I could put a link in description if I remember. Future editing me, remember that I should put a link of the advert that we made into the description of the 2 adverts we made. One was an Oreo advert, which was sort of very more... It wasn't as planned, let's go with that. It was more just off the cuff, whereas the photo booth idea we did was a lot more planned, as you can tell in the quality between the 2 adverts. Even though the Oreo advert that less time took on it was my preferred advert out of the 2, simply because it was just so much fun making it and such a laugh, and everyone was great, and it was great. And I'll show you the advert in the description. So you can go check that out, because that was really fun. This year that we're about to start filming a music video, which we are doing a Spice Girls parody where we're going to be called the Spice Boys, and for some reason I decided to volunteer myself as a Spice Boy. So I'm going to be getting in a dress, in a wig, and I'm going to completely humiliate myself. So this YouTube thing may come to a shuddering halt when that is released. And I'm sure I will, next time I make one of these, I will put a link in the description and possibly talk about it, because my God, that's going to be embarrassing. So what do I want out of this course? What do I want to do in the future? Because at the moment I work in Sainsbury's, and that's not my future that I want to have in the next 10-20 years, let's be honest. I want to do something more media related, possibly to do with sports journalism, which I've applied for at university and got a interview for because I want to go in sort of sports journalism more in football, because I want to be one of those commentators that's yelling on the TV and screaming and shouting, because if I'm paid ever to talk about football, that will literally be my dream. a dream come true for me. So if anything like that was ever to come up, I would grab it by both hands and violently drag it towards me, kicking and screaming until it was mine. That sounds very wrong if you put that in the context of something else. So I'm going to move on. If that doesn't come into play, I'd love to work in film. Animation's always been my thing. And another thing that's always been my thing is voice acting, which sounds very niche and I probably will never get into. But who knows, maybe one day it could be a dream, just like yelling at a football, moving around on a football pitch. That could also be a dream of mine. Who knows what the future may hold for me, but I'm sure I will talk all about it on this podcast if you guys are interested. Yeah, so it's life's okay, life's good. At the moment, obviously, I said I worked in Sainsbury's, and that's interesting. Working with the public is interesting because you get 95% of people that work in the public that come up to you and ask you for things. 95% of them lovely people, always nice. I remember distinctly one day for a solid 20 minutes helping an old lady choose out coloured icing for her cake and deciding what colour she wanted. That was literally one of the best 20 minutes of working at Sainsbury's I've ever had. That was unbelievably fun. Like, it sounds weird and dull, but it's, compared to what we do at Sainsbury's, it's fun, trust me. And then obviously there's the bad customers where they're just completely rude. They don't understand that you don't really want to be there and they don't really want to be there. So it's sort of like a mutual understanding, but obviously you don't get nice customers all the time. And on occasion there's horrible people. But I suppose in some ways they break up the day and make the day a bit more interesting and a bit more a bit different, and it always gives you stories to talk about. And I'm sure over the future I will talk about that a lot more, because, you know, you might as well. So yeah, so that's that. That's what I want to do in my future, and that's all about me at college and me at work, because, you know, got to have a bit of fun in my life. Let's play some more music now. I'll talk to you guys in a sec.
Keep on waiting. I won't close eyes till the sun come down. I keep on waiting, waiting. You must have lost my number, answer me now. I'm just waiting, waiting, waiting. I'ma get through to you somehow. See, waiting's got me paying. My head's in a mess, baby. I need the mess. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now what if I did the same to you? That you would be less. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, what if I did the same to you? Woo-hoo-hoo. You keep on sailing. What a distinct direction are you heading? You see me waiting, losing. I'm losing ground with every long distance sound. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now what if I did the same to you? Bet you would be less cool. Yeah, what if I did the same to you? Woo-hoo-hoo. Now what if I did the same to you? Bet you would be less cool. Yeah, what if I did the same to you? It can take days if I know you, and get one of those minutes. Yeah, I'll keep on waiting. I won't close eyes till the sun come down. I'll keep on waiting, losing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now what if I did the same to you? Bet you would be less cool. Yeah, what if I did the same to you? Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, what if I did the same to you? Bet you would be less cool. Yeah, what if I did the same to you?
Some great music there, which I do absolutely love. So let's talk about what I do, because I mentioned that I'm part of another YouTube channel. I'm actually technically part of two, but I don't think one of them's running anymore, which I'll get into. Okay, let's talk about the one that isn't running anymore. The one that isn't running anymore is called the Media Boys podcast. It's just the Media Boys, but it's the podcast we did twice. We did two podcasts. Well, we ended up doing about 5. Only two of them went out for various reasons. And basically what it was just what this is, basically us talking to each other, me talking to my mates, and us talking all about our media course and media in general, and what our favourite films were, what our favourite games were, etc, etc. It's more very media centric, which was fun, and I really enjoyed doing it, which was what led on to the other YouTube channel, which was CE, which is the one that's coming out soon. So CEE Productions. Our Instagram is CEE_productions, PRODUCTIONS. Just a shameless plug there. And that's basically where we put all the stuff for the upcoming episodes, and obviously I'll cover anything on here. And it's going to be a sort of gaming podcast channel. like I mentioned earlier, with my two friends. And I think it'll be really fun because it's just two. There's three of us, including myself. I keep not counting me. Three of us just chilling out and having a laugh, and hopefully making other people laugh and just improving people's day, which ultimately is one of the reasons that I even wanted to do this, was just to make someone listen, just even if it was one person who was listening, happy, and just make their day a bit better, which is just the aim for anything, I think, that people should do when they come onto YouTube, is just do their passion and aim to make people enjoy what they're doing, which is always a great thing to do. It's a great feeling to have. And yeah, and also obviously I'll be keeping this channel and the other channel up to date, not only on that Instagram but on my personal Instagram, which is Ethan_J_Giles, which is ETHAN_J_GILES. And I'll be posting a lot more regularly than I actually am posting on it, but I'll be posting all about this channel and what's coming out and what people can expect, and just generally what's going on in my life, if actually anyone is interested, which I doubt it, but if you are, hello, welcome, this is my life. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first episode. That's just an introduction into me, what this channel's going to be, and which I still don't know. I still don't even know what I'm going to call this podcast. But there you go. I'm probably gonna name the channel something really original, like my name, because I'm exciting, aren't I? But no, this is hopefully gonna be really fun, and I'll keep going regardless. I'll keep playing on because, you know, I enjoy doing it and it gives me something to do. So this will keep coming out, and hopefully you guys, at least someone, if not a few people, who knows, maybe I'm getting a bit ambitious, will enjoy this show. So I'll leave you with this song, which is definitely one of my favourite songs I've heard so far, and I hope to talk to you all very, very soon. So have a lovely start of the year, and I hope I talk to you guys very soon. Goodbye. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to be such a YouTuber. Remember to like and subscribe. Please, just like and subscribe and comment on what you want. Actually, do comment and possibly message me on Instagram of what you want to see and what I could do better, because obviously I'm very, very new at this, and hopefully I will be seeing you, if not here, hopefully on the CEE YouTube channel. So hope to see you there. Goodbye.
Your chin next to my chin, try to hold my breath in, don't wanna wake up. Your heart is my violin, watching you sleep is comforting, don't wanna wake up. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock, be right here in this moment. You're all I want. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Wish I got superpowers. Your hands touching my hands.
If I got superpowers, I'd stop the clock.